Hey, and welcome back to PDude Plays Subspace Emissary Episode 3. So now this is a level called the Ruined Zoo, and from what I understand, now I'm not 100% sure on this, but from what I understand, this is based on a section from Mother 3, which is the sequel to Earthbound, which is what Ness is from. This guy right here, his name is Lucas. He is a cowardly boy, but he also has psychic powers, which can be quite scary. Um, this, okay, this statue right here, this is one of the villains from Earthbound. His name is Porky. Um, his backstory, from what I understand, again, look, you gotta understand, I'm not really a mother expert, uh, so it is not really my area of expertise. But from what I understand, Porky is a boy who time traveled, like from Earthbound, which is the game Ness is originally from, to Mother 3, which is the game that Lucas is from. After he time traveled, like it's even in here in Brawl, during the boss fight when you actually get to see Porky, he's like a little old man. He's got like a beard and everything. You can zoom up. It's a nice little attention to detail. But this is the Porky statue. He chases you slowly through the zoo, and you gotta run away from him. If you can't really hurt him, you can't attack him, anything. If you hit him, you just get stepped on. Just an unpleasant experience for everybody involved. Well, I guess not really for Porky, but that's beside the point. We're not really looking to please him. Um, as you're going through some of the Subspace army, he's going to come in and try to hit you. Like, those assholes right there, they do so much damage. It is stupid. But hey, we got away from him, so obviously we're in the clear, right? Right? Oh, shit. um, yeah, that's the chase away from Porky. Scene was so scary the first time that I saw it. Like even now, watching it, where he's like about to come in and step on Lucas, I'm just like, hey, okay. But this is Ness. He is actually a veteran, coming all the way back from Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64. He's generally the last character a lot of people unlock in that game, and he was actually he's one of the hidden characters that actually shown in the opening of the game. That's actually hidden. Well, see, that's Porky. He's got his beard and everything, and he is our third boss of the game. The music you are hearing is a remix of Porky's theme, and I'm very sorry to the author. I can't remember who made this track because I installed it on Brawl quite a bit ago. It's rough. But anyway, this is Porky, and I'm playing as Ness this time to show him off because we don't really get to see Ness until roughly the end of the game. He's got a very interesting way of moving through the air. His jumps are kind of aren't quite as cut and dry as a lot of them. So it is kind of weird that way. But this is Porky. He's got a lot of really interesting attacks. There's one where he'll come up, hit you with his spider legs. He does a lot of damage that way. And then there's where he flies above you and shoots lasers at you. And he also sends out like a bunch of little Porky robots. And they're bombs. If you touch them, they explode and they hurt like shit. So anyway, that's Porky. He's not too bad. You just gotta run around, keep a safe distance, and he goes down pretty easy. And this guy is back, Wario. He's obviously coming. It seems like he's been going around trying to collect all these different smashes. Because he kidnapped Peach in the first episode. He's been going around causing chaos. Everything. This is absurdly depressing for Lucas. This version of Lucas, like, I kind of take that he doesn't have all that many friends. And I don't know if he and Ness knew each other previously in this version or what, but he seems kind of disheartened that his buddy has been taken away. It's really interesting. Out of the entirety of the story, Lucas is like the only character to get carried. He's the only one that goes through it. So I mean, if you want to look at it that way, Lucas is probably the main character of the story. If you want to look at it that way, I don't know. There's not really a main character in this game. But this is Pokemon Trainer. You may recognize it based on Red, the original singer from Red and Blue. And Pokemon Trainer's give it. Funny thing, because of the way that Project M is built, Pokemon Trainer, and when you go to select it as playable on YouTube, I guess they had to use some data for Pokemon Trainer to build YouTube. But that's not important here. Pokemon Trainer, his gimmick is, at least in Brawl, I do believe this feature in lieu of giving all these characters spawns, is that he obtained 3 Pokemon throughout the adventure, and you can switch them, on the fly, which was really neat. It's kind of like Sheik in a way, except with 3 Pokemon. I know in Brawl, one of the gimmicks that they had was they originally they got fatigued as they were out. So for the longer that they were out, the weaker they got. That kind of sucked. But it's still a neat concept. And I like that it's based off of a main character from Pokemon, but in this case, Red. Funny enough, I believe he's got the same. I believe Red in this case the same voice actress as Ash. That's kind of neat. But this is a little bit more of the zoo. Something basically attacking. Pokemon Trainer decides to take Lucas along, even though he's I hate these things. If you let them live, they just that's what they call bite everywhere. I mean, they die really easy, but when you swarm by them, it's hard to kill the last one. Almost. Okay. Alright. So you go up here and get to a yellow box. Completion. That's always nice. But I like Pokemon Trainer. Luigi, Squirtle, he's a Pokemon character. Fun fact, Squirtle can actually drown. Makes no sense whatsoever. Squirtle can actually drown in this game. Which I don't know why, he's a water type. He's like the first water type Pokemon here. Anyway, just come down here to the left. I like a little back, and you'll get another yellow box. Golden box, whatever you want to call it. Uh-oh. This was slightly problematic. I had to drop down and had to grab it as I was falling otherwise. But thankfully, over here to the left, you get 2 maximum tomatoes, which those are from the Kirby series. And they recover your health by 50%. Other healing items around here, obviously food. You can see right there. They recover your health by like a little bitty amount. But maximum those recover 50%, and the heart are from Legend of Zelda. They recover you 100, not 100% of your health, but they like 100%. So say you're at 120, it'll hit you. A lot of times, like this, I'm not sure if this game is designed to be co-op or based or not. But a lot of times you'll find 2 maximum hits in him. If you find them in a box, then it's more likely to find 2 together. Because this game is co-op. A second player can join in, play along, have some fun. So they want to evenly distribute, the healing percentage. But that was the Ruined Zoo. It's a fun little level. I like it a lot. Let's see here. Red is telling Lucas, "We'll see you later, buddy." But Lucas, not wanting to be alone after what happened to his last buddy, he wants to contact him. That's a fun stage. Lots of fun Pokemon remixes there. I like the Porky remix. I like the boss fight. It's a lot of fun. This stage can be one of the harder stages, at least in Vanilla. I didn't find it too bad in this game, but this is the Battlefield Fortress. This is one of the longer stages in the game. It can be kind of rough in higher difficulties and in Vanilla. vanilla brawl because you don't have quite as many movement options. You can't act quite as fast in brawl. So, oh goodness. So, Rob's setting off more subspace bombs. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's what those are called. And this is Marth. He is from the Fire Emblem series. I don't know too much about him, to be completely honest with you. Fire Emblem is another one of those series where I'm not too familiar with. But I do know he and another character from Fire Emblem named Roy were introduced in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Um, both sword users both have the same moveset. And they're completely in Japanese. Like I think even nowadays, Marth has an English twist. Like even in Smash 4, which just came out in November 2015, still have because it's kind of tradition in Smash Bros. To give Marth a. Sadly, Roy did not make it back to the original call, but Project M was very kind enough to re-add him. So here's Marth's gimmick. Not gimmick, but his little quirk. He's a sword user. All his moves are up close and personal. So here's the thing, though. His sword is absurdly long, like very deceptive. Very tip of the sword does more damage than the rest of it. And when I say it does more damage, like if you space it well enough, like this is the thing. He rewards good spacing. Rewards a good use. So that's. But anyway, all you got to do is get that key, come over here to the right, and right here's another golden box. I kind of wish they were just like a box, but anyway, over here you can get another trophy from the gold box. You can get a heart container to heal you as much as but Marth is actually considered to be one of the top characters in Melee. A lot of really good Marth users include PPNG, who is Marth. If you want to see some really good Marth play in Melee, like very smooth, very buttery, go watch Apex 2015. And it's a thing anyway, these are I don't know what these are called, but they're motorcycle monsters. That button right there, that's a trick. If you hit that like 3 more of the rotors, that's what they're called, rotors. If you hit that button, 3 more rotors are going to come out. So with Marth on looking to the destruction, he is attacked by a mass character, Meta Knight. He is from the Kirby series. I can't remember what he originated in, but Meta Knight was a little bit infamous in Brawl for being quite possibly the most broken character in Smash Bros. History. So, I remember when this scene was first revealed, Sakurai had said, "Okay, obviously the enemy of my enemy is my friend." I don't know if you have the name. This is Meta Knight. He's very smaller. He's fast. A lot of his moves are based on Kirby, like Tornado and Kishino Luke are all from Kirby. He's the one who owns the Halberd, the ship flying around, making everybody's life miserable in the world of trophies. This was actually one of my main. Really good Meta Knight player back in the days of 3.0 project. Back when I was a lot more heavily into competitive project. It's one of my favorite characters. He's very fast, very fun to play, really solid combos. I haven't really played all that much. I know they used to have a down air, which was I don't know about the other games. I know it was the least featured in Kirby, which is a relatively but it was a lot of fun. I got noticed in had Isan call me time something and he thought I was better than Sweet, which is another really good friend I made. I don't know. I've never played Sweet, that's Sweet, so I'll just say But so we're back with Mark. Now this is a gauntlet of enemies. This next section right here. It's got a whole lot of pre-mids that are coming around. A lot of sword pre-mids, lightsabers. Just there's not much to say about this. Be on your game. Thankfully, they're generous enough to give you healing items right here. And those enemies that you can they'll like go up to you. They're kind of like that thing from Mario. That will like yeah, that thing right there. Also, right here under that little cliff, I do believe you can get that the same way as with a golden gold box. That's always. I hate all this. But as long as you're careful, make your hits. They're not essentially just too hard in Project because you hit an item that I have screw attack. That's any character who has it, they'll hold on to it. They'll use it. At least whatever, iFish, whatever you want to call them, they're a pain. They're just straight up. They'll fly up to you and they'll hit you. These things, if you knock their head off, the auto lance, they usually drop back. Those are always good. It's not always drop back, but hey, it's something. So this is this whole stage is kind of based on fire, the fortress and everything. So this section is always cocky. It's just kind of odd because it's a behind. In the middle here, you'll go through this door, just ride through, spoil everything in your way. Right here, pick up the trophies, which is in the golden box, which is always good. So yeah. But this whole section right here, it's mine carts, which is just odd. I mean, I guess you could base it on Kirby, but I've played a little bit of Kirby, but it's not one of my favorites. So I don't really know if mine carts is kind of a Kirby or close to it. Here, another part. I don't know. So, but with the mine carts, you just ride through. Anytime that there's an exclamation mark, smash it. You jump. But until then, don't jump. Long run. Jump into this. Plus, this will take care of any enemy. And it takes care of it. Alright, so we're out of the mine cart section. We're almost done with this level. Almost. Just a little bit. Obviously, the ancient tradition being behind everything is he's building kind of a pretty big enemy list. Mario and his group, Kirby and his group. Now Marth, Meta Knight, and now Ike. Ike is also a fire character. From what I understand, he's considered an ancient hero. His game's being placed away. So I'll show him off. He too is a sword user. He's a heavy character. He hits very, very, very. You don't realize how many heart containers. But he hits very hard. He's been sped up a little bit. He still hits hard. A lot of hits are really good. I don't know. Last time I went, but I never really felt like I was completely overpowered character. Shoutouts to Dark Lost. Mewtwo game does not like it. And Then again, Mewtwo King's got kind of a habit of saying, anytime he loses to a bot, oh, that character's broken. Bullshit. I don't know. He's got a good side B. His side B is it's called Quick Draw. You can charge it up and dash forward, and you can act out of it if I recall correctly. I never played all that much time, but hey, I like the character. He's a fun character. I'm glad he's in the game. I think he's a lot of fun. He's good in the story mode. That's all I care about. But the Ancient Minister's getting away, and let's see. There's still a little bit more plot, so I'll let you watch that. But I will see you in part 4.
Huh?